in for Kendrick Fruits on their side. Kendrick a bit under the weather. We may see him back here tomorrow, but pleased to be with you here tonight. And for the High Point viewers, it was a great night for you last night. They took the opener of this series 11-3, had 14 hits, 8 extra base hits, and they've won 3 straight. 24-28 in the second half, but more importantly for them, 63-55 is the overall record. And if you take Lancaster out of the mix for the wild card, because Lancaster is leading the Atlantic League North in the second half by 5, they would be leading High Point by half a game in the wild card, but at this point, looks like they may not need that, so High Point leads the Genomes by a game and a half for the top wild card spot. Long Island by 5.5. Revs, meanwhile, really just trying to finish strong at this point with 15 games to go, including tonight. And tonight trying to snap a 3-game slide, and they've also now lost 6 of their last 7 overall. 19-32 in the second half. Overall record of 50-67. Last night, Revs were down early. Rockers a couple of doubles right out of the gates. Russell and Aklinski for a 1-0 first inning lead. Xander Wheel then in the second inning set a Rockers single season record for home runs with his 28th, made it 2-0. The bright spot for the Revs came in the third when they pieced together a little rally against Mitch Atkins. It's a breaking ball. Oh, it hits Atkins and ricochets out towards shallow right. And around third to score is Lean. JC has the Revs on the board, and hopefully Atkins is okay. Ordonez makes it to third. It's an RBI single. 2-1 the score. Atkins did stay in, and Elmer Reyes was up next. Making Atkins work. And a line drive right center field. It's in the gap. A base hit. Ordonez scores to tie it. Encarnacion is being waved. And there will not be a relay home. 2-run double for Elmer Reyes, who rips it to the gap in right center. And the Revs have scored 3 here in the third inning and take a 3-2 lead on Reyes' league-leading. Yeah, Elmer's 35th double of the year puts him into a tie for 5th in a season in Revs history. 5 off the record. And the Revs led 3-2, but did not score again. Mitch Atkins, 4 of his 5 innings were perfect last night. And the Revs did not have another hit until the 8th inning, getting out hit 14-5 and 11-3 final last night. Tonight it'll be left-hander Josh Norwood making the spot start for the Revs. No record in 2 outings in relief. 1 in the third innings, 5 runs, and most of that damage coming on Sunday at Southern Maryland. The Rockers will counter with right-hander Liam O'Sullivan. He's 3-5 with an ERA of 7.35 in 10 starts. Take a look at what's on tap on the pregame tonight, brought to you by Brewery Products and Bud Light. And coming up next, we'll hear from Mace, get his thoughts on managing this tricky situation with the pitching staff here of late, his expectations with Norwood making the spot start tonight. That's coming up in our next segment. And our first pitch tonight set for 6:35 here on a gorgeous night in North Carolina. We'll have it for you right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU. We're better than a bank 'cause we work for you. We're First Capital FGU.
the freedom of car buying with First Capital Federal Credit Union. Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, Vice President of Marketing and Business Development. Let us help you experience the open road in a new ride this summer. Now until September 30th, purchase a car and pay an annual percentage rate as low as 1.99% for up to 72 months or 2.99% for up to 84 months. Apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FCU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Work in professional sports. York's pro baseball team, the York Revolution, has an opening for an assistant groundskeeper. Improve your turf management skills and learn more under the guidance of the head groundskeeper at Peoples Bank Park. Enjoy the satisfaction of preparing a professional level playing service on a nightly basis, perform scheduled field maintenance, and work non-game events to ensure the protection of the playing surface. The most qualified candidate will receive a monthly stipend of $1,500 and an hourly rate of $10 per hour for working non-game rental events. Field maintenance turf grass majors are preferred, and this opening features an immediate start date. Begin an exciting new chapter in your career with York's professional baseball team. For more details and to express interest, email info@yorkrevolution.com. That's info@yorkrevolution.com.
Hey Revs fans, now's your chance to win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy. This season, during every home game at Peoples Bank Park, it's the Shipley Energy Grand Slam inning. Each game, one inning will be designated, and one name will be selected as the contestant. If the Revs hit a Grand Slam that inning, you could win $5,000. To enter, stop by Fan Services and fill out your form, or enter via the York Revolution app or yorkrevolution.com. Sign up today and win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy this season.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Now here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
Uh-oh, IT problem. Let's cue it up again. Now, let's get to Mace.
Hi, Mace. Well, last night, Ben Herrick gives you 6. That's a big help, but did get hit hard. Where do you think he was getting taken advantage of by them?
Well, he and I talked, like, after I took him out of the game. We were talking some during the game, and I was telling him, you got to try to keep the ball away more. And, early in the game, he was trying to go inside and then go away, but he's a left-hander going in on right-handed hitters. And he was leaving the ball too much in the middle of the plate and up in the zone. And, it's kind of like what we've seen his past couple outings. So it's just kind of strange that the only inning that he didn't give up a run was after he had thrown almost 100 pitches, right? So, but I mean, it was the long ball. I mean, it was the long ball that killed him. It was, he gave up 3 home runs and extra base hits, so. I mean, the 6 innings, that was a good thing, but there was a good amount of damage done during that time.
Very important, though, to give you innings at this point, though, right?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, like I told you, I mean, I'm managing to try to make sure we have enough pitching to get through the games right now because we've lost the entire starting staff except Rivera. So, we have a lot of, Courtney Mack, we just pushed him into the starting rotation. Herrick's only been here like 3-4 starts. We're going to use Josh Norwood today. He's been mostly a reliever all season. Couple spot starts in Lincoln, so we're going to give him a start tonight. And then we have Rivera, So right now we really have 4 pitchers in the starting rotation. I'll just say it that way. So, it's important to make sure we have guys that can pitch every night and we can cover the innings. right now, I mean, that's really my main focus, to make sure we have enough guys to get through the games every night.
Offensively against Mitch Atkins, how did he look to you? You know him very well, obviously.
The movement was still there. A lot of cutters, just like we know Mitch can do. A few breaking balls, I don't think they were as effective overall as he probably wanted them to be. But just coming off of Tommy John, like 18 months or whatever it's been, and the velocity creeping up there a little bit. It was like 87, I think, last night, what I saw. But I think he's still building. He's still building to come back. Still in great shape. Still a hell of a competitor. But I just think he's still just he needs a little bit more, to get back to where he used to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many 36-year-olds would be trying to come back after that operation, but here he is.
Yeah, for sure. But you look at the way he keeps care of his body and the kind of shape he's in. He still looks the same as he did when he was with us, and he works out, man. He stays after it. He takes pride in it, and I was a little bit surprised after talking to him last year when we were down here that I know his arm was bothering him a lot. I was kind of surprised that he actually made a comeback because he has a lot of other stuff going on outside of baseball right now. But, it's in your blood. You want to keep going. So, good for him.
Scary collision defensively late in the game last night. They all stayed in. Do you expect all three of those guys to be available today?
Oh, yeah, I think so. From far away, it looked a lot worse than it was. I thought maybe Elmer took a shot to the head. Two guys are diving. Herrera's trying to jump over him. So it was a great effort, on their part to try to make the play. But, Elmer said he was fine. Troy, I know, was fine because he came and talked to me after the game last night. And I think Herrera just maybe for a little bit of kind of whiplash syndrome, just very little, like 20 minutes after it happened. But, after that, he seemed to be okay.
Getting you here today before you write up the lineup, but do you still expect that maybe today is the day Melky gets back in?
Yeah, he'll be in today, for sure. I got a text message last night after the game from Meg, and, she's like, hey, Melky's, he's good to go. So, so we didn't get a chance to talk after the game last night because, she's doing a lot of treatments and stuff for guys after the game. So, yeah, but she sent me a text last night and was like, hey, Melky's good to go for today, so he'll be in there today.
And Norwood with the spot start, what are you looking for as a key?
I'm going to let him go as far as he can, really. Command for him. His stuff is good. His stuff is good. I've seen it in the bullpen. We've seen him in 2 relief appearances. One was really good. The second one was not as good. But we did make some adjustments mechanically in the bullpen this week to try to get him a little bit more consistent. So we'll see if that works today.
Do you remember Liam O'Sullivan really well from Somerset? Do you remember the style that you're going to potentially see from him tonight?
You know what? I remember the name. I remember he's right-handed. But I really can't say that I remember exactly. What he's going to throw him, I guess, is going to be fastball, slider, sinker, but we'll see.
All right. Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Racehorse Tavern Manager's Report. O'Sullivan just made his way into the Rockers dugout. They'll take the field here momentarily. I think we've got time to give you the starting lineups before the anthem tonight. Starting lineups are brought to you by Flying Feet. For the Revs tonight, they will have JC Encarnacion in right field leading things off. Jeffrey Perez at shortstop bats second. Talvin Nash will DH and hit third. Nelly Rodriguez, the cleanup man, plays at first base. Melky Mesa, left fielder, hitting fifth. He is back in there. John Nunez will do the catching and bat sixth. Troy Stokes Jr. in center field hits seventh. Josue Herrera, the third baseman, is batting eighth. And Maglio Ordonez Jr. is at second base, batting ninth. Again, Encarnacion, Perez, Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa, Nunez, Stokes, Herrera, and Ordonez for the Revs. Rockers are taking the field as we speak, so we'll get you their lineup momentarily, but first they've Got the national anthem coming up here from Truist Point, and we will listen in on that.
Fans, join us as we honor America and those who protect her both at home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by Sherry Andrews.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the guns bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sharon Andrews with our national anthem tonight. So again, for the Revs, it's Encarnacion, Perez, Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa, Nunez, Stokes, Herrera, and Ordonez. Left-hander Josh Norwood making the spot start for York. For the Rockers tonight, coming off a 14-hit performance last night, 8 extra base hits. Michael Russell at third base will lead things off. Ben Aklinski, the left fielder, hits second. Batting third at first base is Jerry Downs. He hit one of the 3 home runs last night. Quincy Lattimore will do the DHing and bat fourth. Xander Wheel having a record-setting season for them. He's in right field batting fifth. Michael Martinez at second base will bat sixth. Jay Gonzalez is in center field. He hits seventh. Giovanni Alfonso, the shortstop, batting eighth. And Mike Galino will do the catching again and hit ninth. So again, Russell, Aklinski, Downs, Lattimore, Wheel, Martinez, Gonzalez, Alfonso, and Galino for the Rockers tonight, with right-hander Liam O'Sullivan making the start. 10 starts so far this year, 3-5 with a 7.35 earned run average, 49 innings, 57 hits. He's walked 18 while striking out 30. Opponents hitting .292. Has allowed 8 home runs in his 10 starts. He lost his last one against Gastonia, the second straight outing he had faced them. He gave up 4 runs for the second straight start against the Honey Hunters and third straight start overall. Now 31 years old, he's been in the league with Somerset and Lexington previously. And we are set to go tonight as JC digs in. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch is down and away. Underway tonight at 6:38 here in High Point. JC in from the right side of the plate. Here is the 1-0. And he swings and drives it high in the air to left center field. Jay Gonzalez is back. It dies out there, though. He comes in a couple of steps and makes the play. I thought JC put better wood on that one than it turned out. And retired to start the night. Revs wearing their alternate Navy jerseys for the first time in a long time. The Rockers tonight in the home white. Sullivan sporting number 2. You don't see many pitchers wear that number. But you do see Jeffrey Perez wear that number, 2 versus 2, and he takes down low. Perez hitting at .270 with 7 home runs, 27 driven in. Sullivan, the 1-0. And a swing and a foul tip, ricocheting back behind home plate. Our home plate umpire tonight is Nick Sempert. Kevin Morgan at first, Calvin Baker, the umpire at third base. Had the plate last night. Revs have lost 3 straight. Rockers have won 3 in a row. Pitch. And a swing and a liner up the middle and a base hit into center. O'Sullivan kind of clapping into his glove. I think he might have come close to that. Maybe thought he should have been able to spear it, but Perez drills it back up the middle. He's gotten himself into the top 10 in the league in steals, tied for 9th with 26. One out base runner, Telvin Nash coming up. Met Telvin's mom before the game. He's got a bunch of family members here this weekend, about a 6-hour trip from Griffin, Georgia. Sullivan stretches, delivers, and a swing and a miss. Met his dad at the All-Star game in York in 2019, but met his mom for the first time, and a pleasure. That first pitch at 85 from O'Sullivan. A long set, delivers, and a swing and a towering fly right field. Xander Wheel is under it, waiting, and makes the grab. Hardly had to move. 2 fly ball outs, sandwiching the Perez single. Now with 2 down, Nelly Rodriguez to the plate. Nelly at 247, 20 home runs. That's 8th in the league. 68 batted in. First pitch in tight, jumps back. That one at 88, so getting an idea of where O'Sullivan might be tonight. And just about everything has movement, sinking fastballs. Quick foot turn and a move to first has Jeffrey diving back. Judging from that first pickoff move, looks like he's got quick feet. Nelly's sitting on 100 walks. And there goes Perez. Pitch is a called strike. Throw down from Galeno goes into center. Perez will stay where he is with Gonzalez charging in to back up. Stolen base number 27. Troy Stokes Jr. has 30. That's the speed duo for the Revs this year. And Perez with our Harvey's Rental Steel of the game. Visit Harvey's for all your steel products in York. A runner at second with 2 outs. And a chance for Nelly. He's 5 walks away from the league record. 3rd in the league and on base. Pitch to him. He lines it. Center field and a base hit. Perez at 3rd. Polo sending. Gonzalez is up throwing to the plate. It's late. Perez scores standing up. And the Revs have struck in the first inning tonight. It's an RBI single to center from Nelly Rodriguez. It's 1-0 here in the first. RBI number 69 for Nelly. And he hit that one on a line right back up the middle. Got a cutter right down the middle and took it back up the middle. 107 miles an hour off the bat. And now here's Malky, his first game since last Sunday at Southern Maryland. And he takes fastball strike, outside corner at the knees. Had some hamstring tightness after last weekend, so with his history, didn't want to push that. Our well-spanned sports medicine injury report. Is the 0-1, and it misses down and away. Malky hitting .269, 14 home runs, 69 driven in. And he is 5 away from Andres Perez's franchise RBI record. He's got .307 lifetime with York as he swings and chops a foul over by the Revs' third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, gorgeous weather tonight. Our game time temp 88, a little bit warmer, partly cloudy, but mostly sunny. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. A little breeze left to right. Pitch. It's outside. 2-2. Change up that time at 82. Sullivan was with Lexington earlier in the year, signed with High Point July 3rd. Now deals, and a swing and a foul tip, slider, and actually a changeup, and Malky able to cover and get a piece of it. Sullivan, 6'3", 225-pound righty. He's 31 years old now. Pretty much a career starter. Now home, and a swing and a foul off to the first base side and out of play. Foul ball brought to you by Window World. Sullivan in his Atlantic League career, 14-14. ERA of 4.22. First came to the league with Somerset in 2019. Now the pitch to Malky. Swinging a foul tip to the netting, right behind home plate. Hangs in. Sullivan from Worcester, Massachusetts, in the Boston area. It's where our buddy Chad Tracy is managing now with the AAA Woo Sox. Another 2-2. And a swing and another bouncer foul off the netting and into the Revs' third base dugout. The opening to the dugout, obviously, is open air toward the field. The netting is against the dugout roof, protecting the stands. So if it chops off the netting, it's going to plop right down in the dugout. Now the 9th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a chopper to third. Russell coming up, gloves it down low, gets himself set, and fires it across to first. Inning is over. Revs strike first, though, with a run on 2 hits and 1 runner left. At the end of a half inning of play tonight, it's the Revs 1 and the Rockers coming up.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution Baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
1-0 York as Josh Norwood makes his third appearance with the Revs, first start. He's making his fourth professional start. He had one other one this year with the Lincoln Salt Dogs in the American Association, but had his first two appearances with the Revs last weekend at Southern Maryland. Friday night, 1 inning, 1 run on a 2-out base hit. Sunday was a little bit rough for a third of an inning. Couldn't find the strike zone. He allowed 3 walks, 1 hit, and all 4 of those runs scored. It comes in tonight with pretty inflated numbers, but it's only an inning and a third of work. This year with Lincoln was holding a 7.07 ERA in 35 2/3 innings. I was with Brett Jody, former Somerset skipper. Norwood, who had 3 years in that league. He's pitched in that league with Lincoln and Cleburne. Lifetime in that circuit, 3-5 with a 5.42 ERA. Product of Chapman University in his home state of Cali. We have definitely increased our Californian influence recently, as the native of Rolling Hills delivers to Michael Russell, and it's in for a strike. First pitch strike to start off Russell, who's hitting .267 with 7 home runs. Had a good night last night, although most of them did. The 0-1, and it's beaten foul down along the third base side. Russell last night had a double, a 2-run homer. He's 10th in the league in doubles with 27. A big key for Norwood tonight is strikes, and so far he's ahead. From the stretch, and he misses up and in, sends Russell turning away. Revs wearing their white front panel hats tonight as well. A little bit different look for them. They were in the black last night. Going with the navy and the gold stripes tonight. 1-2, and it misses down in the dirt, change up. The Russell, Aklinski, and Downs for the Rockers, who offensively, they're up to, had a big power night last night. They're top 4 in the league in home runs. Pitch, and a swing and a fly ball. More of a pop-up by short. Perez at short tonight. He's out in shallow left, and he's got it. And Norwood sets down the leadoff man. But another thing that stands out to me about High Point, and of course we've seen the Revs this year who lead the league in strikeouts. The Rockers have struck out the second fewest times, so they put the ball in play. And they're only 7th in team batting, 6th in runs, but then on the other side of the coin, they've got the 3rd lowest ERA, best defense. Here's Aklinski, who takes a strike. Had a big night a night ago as well. 2 doubles, single, 2 RBIs. Tied for second in the league in doubles with 32. And hitting .273, 17 homers. Pitch, he swings and misses. Foul tip into the mid. Mention Elmer Reyes, he's out of the lineup tonight. He leads the league with 35 doubles, chasing the Revs record of 40. Aklinski with 32, he's chasing the Rockers record of 36. Pitch, and he swings, loops it, left center field. It's falling. It is down right between Mesa and Stokes. Loop base hit for Ben Aklinski, and he'll be a 1-out base runner. Steven Cardullo holds their single season doubles record with 36. A single this time for Aklinski. And he does run. He's got 16 steals, thrown out 4 times. We'll bring up left-hand hitting Jerry Downs, who blasted a home run last night, had an infield hit and a 2-run double, driving in 3. Left on left, he takes a first pitch strike. Downs is 8th in the league in batting at .305, tied for 6th in home runs with 21. Top 10 in RBIs with 74. 1-0 the lead for York. And Norwood slide steps home and a ground ball to first. Nelly spins, throws to second. Jeffrey back, double play. 3-6-3. And Josh Norwood retires the side in order in the first. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Nelly with a 3-6-3 twin killing that he starts and finishes. And we'll go to the second tonight. The Revs on top, 1-0.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. If the ball in your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head to the second inning, 1-0. Revs are on top. Good start for Josh Norwood, getting that inning-ending 3-6-3 double play. And his catcher tonight, John Nunez, will lead things off. Nunez at .299, 5 home runs, 25 driven in, 12-game hitting streak. Switch hitter bats left. Pitch from O'Sullivan is up and away. Revs scoring on a Nelly RBI single in the first, and then he starts the inning-ending double play in the bottom half. Pitch, swinging a pop-up foul, back and out of play. Nunez, Stokes, and Herrera this inning. Pitch to him, that's inside, made him jump back. Nunez on the 12-game hitting streak, batting .405. Had a 2-home run game Wednesday at home, very nearly a 3-home run game. Not for Ricardo Cespedes, as he swings and pulls a ground foul. I would not. Pulled it right past Elmer Reyes, who's coaching at first this inning. He reached with the bare hand. May have forgotten he doesn't have his glove on. Getting the night off, at least to start the night. So let that one go, Elmer. Pitch. It's high and tight. Nunez bends back and works it full. .3-2. And a liner out toward left center, slicing, falling, base hit, 13-game hitting streak. Jay Gonzalez gloves it on a hop, and Nunez continues to rake. The leadoff base runner here in the second. It's the third hit for the Revs so far tonight. 2019, Revs made 3 separate visits here when the schedule was more balanced. 2 visits last year. This is their only visit this season, and didn't come until September. Here is Troy Stokes Jr. First pitch inside, he jumps back. T-Roy hitting at .264, 13 home runs, 52 knocked in. The 1-0. Fastball, that's a called strike. Revs looking to tee off tonight. You can too at Royal Manchester Golf Links. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at royalmanchestergolflinks.com. Pitch is swung on, popped up foul, headed back toward the roof. One ball, 2 strikes to Stokes. Nunez, the leadoff runner, downs the first baseman, holds him. O'Sullivan, quick foot turn and the throw. Time was called first. Nunez did get back easily, but I'm still impressed with how quickly O'Sullivan can spin. Now the 1-2, and a swing and a ground ball to third. Backhand, juggle by Russell, recovers to go to first, and Downs can't hold it. And Nunez will break for third and make it there. Stokes will stay at first, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now Stokes chopped it, and Russell tried to backhand the short hop, fumbled it. At that point, he abandoned the idea of maybe going to second. He threw it across to first and would have had Stokes, but throw a tick high and down, stretching up, trying to hold the bag, just didn't catch it. First and third, nobody out. Probably an E5. And here is Josue Herrera trying to add to an early 1-0 lead. Herrera had been swinging a hot bat. He's struggled the last week or so, averaged down to 233. But a chance here. First to throw over. Stokes with 30 steals. That's 5th in the league. Thrown out just 4 times. Pitch to Herrera. It's off speed away. Gamecast says official score ruling pending. Now the 1-0, and a swing and a little looping pop out from short. Alfonso gets turned around and it falls. It's a base hit, and Nunez scampers home and slides across. 2-0 York, as Herrera parachutes one down in left center, has himself a bloop RBI hit. 44th run driven in. And the Revs out to a 2-0 lead. Good job of base running from Stokes to go part way. The scoreboard here does have an error on the Stokes ball, but Gamecast doesn't yet. The Rockers do have the league's best defense, 982 fielding percentage, and as a team, that's way up there. They came in tonight 18 fewer errors than the next cleanest team, which is Gastonia. Quick mound visit from Jamie Keefe. Maglio Ordonez Jr., the hitter. Revs out to a 2-0 start. Still no outs here in the second inning. First offering, it is a fastball in for a strike. Ordonez 2 for 11 with York. Picked up his second hit last night. 6 games played now. Starting at second back-to-back nights. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and fouls it against the netting. If not for the net and the window, I might have caught that with my teeth. 2 strikes. Mentioned last night, but we weren't on radio last night. Ordonez's dad had the walk-off home run that sent the Tigers to the World Series in '06. He was 12, and he was there. Was in the stands at Comerica as he swings and misses here. And O'Sullivan gets him on the strikeout swinging. First K of the night. And the first out of the inning. Now we'll go to the top and JC, who flied to center his first time up. Revs up 2-0 early. First pitch, he watches it, and it's in for a strike. They actually called the error on Jerry Downs at first for a missed catch on that throw from Russell, who did recover in time, would have gotten Stokes. And now O'Sullivan turns and looks Troy back. O'Sullivan last year was with Lexington, 10 outings. He went 4-1, even though his ERA was up near 5.5. Pitch, it is swung on, fouled the other way, deep to right, but out of play. 2 strikes to JC. In 2020, O'Sullivan did get some work. He pitched in winter ball in Mexico. A lot of guys had total lost years that year. Pitch, swinging a chop to third. Russell in, got the big hop, slings it to second. That's all they'll get. Martinez hurdles the sliding Herrera at second base and wisely holds it. Fielder's choice. And it'll be first and third with 2 outs for Jeffrey Perez. Some sunlight shining on the outfield wall as it sets behind the stadium tonight. Patches of sunlight in the outfield, one right around second base in the infield. But another beautiful night. A little bit warmer, but very pleasant. And here's Jeffrey with first and third, 2 outs. And he swings and foul tips one into the mitt, strike 1. Singled, stole second, and scored the Revs' first inning run, Perez did. 0-1. And he swings and lines it, slicing into the alley in left center. It's a base hit. Stokes scores. Encarnacion on his way to third. Perez into second. JC kept running, and the relay is off at home plate. He dives across. 2 runs score on the play, and the Revs jump to a 4-0 lead here in the top of the second tonight. I'm not sure that Polo's, he might have sent him. He sort of flips his hands up, looking into the dugout like, I don't know, maybe he forced the issue and made it happen. I thought for sure he was going to stop. It did not go up the alley. It was cut off. But he never slowed down. I'll be honest, I was watching Perez pull into second. I didn't see if they sent him, if Polo sent him, as Nash chops a foul past third. But it worked. Now it gets Jeffrey 2 ribbies on the play. as he has singled and doubled tonight. He's at second, 3 runs home in the inning, 4-0 the lead for York. The pitch to Talvin, high and tight as he protects his hands and stumbles back. Flied out to right his first time. One, and that's inside. O'Sullivan trying to pound him in. Nash coming into the night, hitting .270 overall, .370 with runners in scoring position. By the way, both of those runs unearned against O'Sullivan. Pitch to Nash, fastball just missed away. And he works it to 3-1. He'll search for one to his liking here. Pitch, swing and a miss. He fell to a knee. He was trying to hit it to Greensboro. Count goes full. Nelly on deck, drove in the first run tonight. Now the 3-2, and a swing and a pop-up, foul ground, and back out of play. Been a long inning for O'Sullivan. Norwood, who had just a 10-pitch first, he's been patiently waiting for a while. But certainly not going to complain about a lot of run support. Another 3-2, and a swing and a pop foul right side. That's out of play. We first saw O'Sullivan with Somerset 2019. He made 25 starts, went 7-9, but had a 2.96 ERA. Had a very good first Atlantic League season. Pitch. It is hit foul down at the end of the first base dugout. Nash covering that one down and away and prolongs the at-bat. Somerset had gotten him after he had gone 11-4 with a 3.15 ERA in the Frontier League with Joliet in 2018. He's Duke Von Schaman's teammate there. Pitch, it's down and away. Nash works the walk. Terrific at bat. And the first walk issued by O'Sullivan tonight. Yeah, the inning continues for Nelly. Time called. Nash still adjusting his pants down at first. Nelly an RBI single in the first. Hit a rope back up the middle to center. First pitch here, he bounces it toward third along the line. Russell backing up, long throw, Downs picks it out of the dirt. Oh, but he came off the bag. Came off the bag, says Kevin Morgan, the first base ump, and Nelly is safe, and the inning continues. He chopped it right along the line. It had some hook, and it actually passed the third base bag, hooked just slightly to the other side of the line, just to give you an idea of how long that throw was for Russell. Downs trying to stretch and hold, and he did pick this one but couldn't stay on. It'll be an infield hit. And they're loaded for Melky, the 9th hitter of the inning. 4-0 York. Pitch is hit on the ground, shortstop. Alfonso from a knee slings it over to second to Martinez for the inning-ending force. So they get Mesa on 1 pitch, but the Revs score 3 in the inning. On 4 hits, 1 error, they leave them loaded, but have built a 4-0 lead. We go to the bottom half of the 2nd inning.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed indexed annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
4-0 lead now for Josh Norwood here tonight. Revs did leave the bases loaded, but scored 3 times in the 2nd inning. Couldn't ask for a much better start. But scoring early runs has not been the problem for the Revs lately. Now, that last warm-up pitch handcuffed Nunez, and I think he was surprised by the he couldn't see it because of the glare off the batter's eye with the setting sun, so he's asking maybe for a visor for the catcher's mask or just shades to wear underneath. I'm gonna go with shades underneath. Still probably have another half inning of that to deal with. Again, Norwood just a 10-pitch first inning, a pop-up, then a blue pit, but then promptly got a double play. And speaking of the curveball that he throws, it is a big, arcing, slow hook. You can see where that would get up in that glare against the batter's eye. Little housekeeping from the last half inning. They changed the air to the throw on Russell. And Quincy Lattimore will lead things off, DHing for the Rockers tonight. Notice last night he wears shades to bat early in the game and then sports specs later on. He's struggled against lefties, and Ben Herrick kept him under wraps last night. First pitch is low. Was 0 for 5 last night. And hitting just 189 against lefties, 249 overall, 18 home runs, 65 driven in. 1-0. And he swings, hits it in the air, shallow left. Melky hustles in. He will call off Perez going out. And Mesa puts it away. Pop fly to shallow left for the first out. One of the links between Norwood and O'Sullivan tonight. O'Sullivan obviously pitched for Brett Jody at Somerset. And Norwood pitched for him in Lincoln earlier this year. Here's Xander Wheel. First pitch is a fastball over for a strike. Wheel hitting at 261, and last night his 28th home run, which set a new Rockers single season record. Third in the league. He's already got their single season RBI record with 88. That's fourth in the league. Pitch. It is inside. Norwood will only be in the mid 80s. That fastball at 84. Wheel overall is fifth in extra base hits with 50. Pitch. It's taken low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Revs a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second tonight. Two-one. And a swing and a drive to deep left field. Melky back, looks up, it's gone. Xander Wheel has done it again. Back-to-back nights with a homer. Rockers are on the board. It's 4-1. He got a hold of that one to left and cranks out his 29th. He's one away from joining the league's 30 home run club this year, which features just Hawkins and Franco. But maybe not for long. Here's Michael Martinez, slaps a shot past short. It's a base hit into left. Perez diving to his right, couldn't pick it. And Michael Martinez follows with a single on the next pitch. By the way, Hawkins is also in the 40 home run club now, 44, which gives him a chance at the league record of 49 set by Ozzie Canseco back in the early days. Wheels home run, 355 feet, 102 miles an hour off the bat. Martinez follows with that single at 98 off the bat. And Norwood will try to settle it. Left-hand hitting Jay Gonzalez shows bunt. Pitch is high as he holds the bat back. Last two have hit it hard. The first of those two hit it to the seats. Rockers 3 home runs last night. 1-0 to Gonzalez. It is over for a strike. He's hitting 275, 3 home runs, 33 driven in. By the way, I've done a terrible job of maintaining my promise to give you Phillies updates. They trailed the Giants 5-4 in the 8th. Had bonus coverage on radio to start the day. Pitch is outside. Knew we wouldn't be able to get to the end since every Major League game takes 4.5 hours, but had a chance to get a lot of it on, so why not? On the 2-1, and that's down low. Tonight after our broadcast, we've got Ohio State and Notre Dame in progress on WOYK. Three and 1 to Gonzalez. Here's the stretch from Norwood. The pitch. He swings and he pops a foul back. He chased ball 4 up high. Now that helps Norwood. Revs leading it 4-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Oh, Martinez started to stray from first. Norwood stared, delivers home, and a swing and a miss. Gonzalez chases even higher and strikes out swinging for out number 2. He swung at balls 4 and 5. And Norwood has his first strikeout of the night. At 2 down, here is Giovanni Alfonso, who's hitting .290. Had a 2-run double in last night's game. He takes a strike here, inside corner. And against lefties, he's hitting .378. The Rockers' best. Martinez at first has 5 steals. Here's the 0-1, and it is on the outside corner, but didn't get the call. And Nunez came out of his squat, stopped before throwing it back. That's a tell, and he's got a few words before squatting back down. StatCast had it totally over the outside corner. Pitch. It is popped in the air. Shallow right. It's Ordonez from second into foul ground. JC coming on. And Encarnacion reaches out in front of his body and makes the play. Kind of bracing to avoid Ordonez, which made that a difficult catch, but he plucks it clean. And that'll end the second inning. Rockers do get on the board on Wheels' home run. 2 hits, 1 left, and we go to the third. It's York 4, High Point 1.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, Revs with a 4-1 lead. And John Nunez, who started the 3-run second with a single, scored the first of those 3 runs, now with a 13-game hitting streak. He will now start the third inning. Sent 9 to the plate. First pitch is down and in, moves him back. O'Sullivan up to 51 pitches through 2. Pitch to Nunez, a changeup, a little low, and it's a 2-0 count. O'Sullivan, who had 2 years in Joliet, fires. There's a strike. Then 1 year in Somerset, Last year, Lexington, his first year in Joliet in the Frontier League, 2016, he was also phenomenal, 11-1 with a 3.33 ERA. Pitch is high and wide, 3 balls and a strike. So his pro career, great numbers, 40-25 with a 391. Winds and deals. It's down and in. Nunez backs up, fires the bat away, and heads to first. Leadoff walk. Second walk taken by the Revs offense tonight. And the leadoff man, and specifically Nunez, is on base again. Here's Troy Stokes Jr., who reached on an error last inning and scored. First pitch in the dirt and off the glove of Galeno, and it caroms over toward the first base dugout. Nunez advances. Galeno unable to keep it in front. It's a wild pitch. And he'll head out and talk with his pitcher. Now with a runner at second, Revs have a chance to add on. O'Sullivan, actually go back to 2015, he began his pro career in the Frontier League with what was their travel team at the time, the Grays. After finishing his college career at St. Leo University. That's how his career got started. Now the pitch to Stokes, swings and he spanks a ground foul, third base side, he pulled it. All the way down toward the Revs bullpen. St. Leo is in Florida. St. Leo, Florida, imagine that. I wonder how they came up with the name. Pitch, it is upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. They're a Division II program. Sunshine State Conference. Barry, Eckerd, Embry-Riddle, Lynn, Nova Southeastern, among others. U of Tampa. Pitch to Stokes. He swings, fouls it back, out of play. That'll hit the roof. We were at Eckerd for York College women's basketball back in December. Embry-Riddle is where Revs alum Zach Groats went. Nova Southeastern is where Revs alum Greg Brown was a head coach for so long. And there's a fastball called third strike. Stokes is punched out. Outside corner. One down here in the third. Nunez still at second base. Second strikeout for O'Sullivan tonight. And Josue Herrera to the plate. Had a bloop RBI single last inning. Revs leading it 4-1. Pitch, it is in tight. He jumps back. Haven't seen the Rockers since the Revs opening homestand. We will see them again the final weekend of the season. There's a ball down low. Herrera starts and stops, but not in time, according to the third base ump, Calvin Baker, who said he went. That evens it up, 1-1. Sun is pretty much totally set behind the stadium. Lights starting to take effect. Pitch is fouled off, third base side. That'll clear the rooftop. And it's 1-2. Good turnout tonight. They're all talking about college football here at Truist Point today. The North Carolina teams had some pretty interesting games on this Saturday. Pitch, it is swung on and missed. Went upstairs and Herrera went up after it. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Nunez is still at second base with 2 down in the inning. Now here's Maglio Ordonez Jr. He struck out his first time. Revs up 4-1, trying to add, and the first one crowds him in tight as he raises his arms up. That fastball touching 90 from the 31-year-old O'Sullivan. Out of 1-0. And a rip at third right to Michael Russell, who catches the line drive. And that ends the inning. It had a little hook. The way that it was hit, it looked like it fooled him ever so slightly. But right at him, and he made the play. Revs had a runner at second with no outs and unable to score. 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still 4-1 York.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head to the bottom half of the third inning. Still a 4-1 Revs lead. Rockers coming up. Mike Galino will lead things off. Catcher and 9-hole hitter. Galino batting .220 with 2 home runs, 22 batted in. Had one of their 5 doubles and scored a run in the opener last night. Norwood ready to go, always from the stretch. First offering is in tight. Galino yanks the arms up and backs away. He's an interesting story. Pretty significant injury, I would say, early in his career, to say the least. 1-0, and that misses low. Changeup. In 2019, he had a major neck injury on a home plate collision. He's got a couple vertebrae fused together now. As Norwood misses inside, falls behind him 3-0. Second year with High Point. Pitch, it's right there for a strike. He began last year in the American Association with Winnipeg. Then signed with Pete Incaviglia in Tri-City in the Frontier League. Norwood the pitch. Fastball over for a strike. 3-2. He had also played in the American Association with Cleburne, one of Norwood's stops. Now the payoff. And a drive to straightaway center field. Stokes on the move toward left center, and he runs it down. Galino hammered that ball, but Troy Stokes Jr. runs it down in deep left center. We're on an angle here. When it first went up, I thought it was straight away, but Troy did have to jet over toward the alley. And he did and ran it down. One out here in the third. Back to the top, and Michael Russell, who popped up to short his first time up. Norwood the pitch. In tight, Russell bends back. I'm told that of all the North Carolina teams, UNC is probably the favorite around here. That's where Russell played. As the next one is way high. 2 balls and no strikes. Norwood at times can get a little wild. We certainly saw that last Sunday. Now looking to come back on Russell here. The 2-0. And he lines it left field. That's down for a base hit. Russell singles to left. And a 1-out base runner. Rockers with their 4th hit. He was the league batting champ last year. Batting .360. Earlier this year, hit for the cycle in a game at Lexington in July. Did it with 6 hits and scored 6 runs in the same game. It's July 20th. First cycle in Rockers history. Here's Ben Aklinski. Pitch from Norwood. He swings and skies this one to shallow center field. Stokes into right center. Going to be JC coming over from right. Calls him off and makes the grab. 2 down. And Aklinski out on 1 pitch. That cycle game for Russell, they only won it by a final score of 25-9. It's another fine pitching performance at Wild Health Field that day. Here's Jerry Downs, who hit into a 3-6-3 double play his first time up. Left against left. Norwood, a couple checks over, delivers, breaking ball. He got under it, and it missed very high. Revs leading at 4-1 here in the bottom of the third. (1-0). Fastball missed outside. Two of the last 3 hitters, Norwood's been behind 2-0. Back to the plate. And a swing and a drive, but pulls it. It's foul and right. Hit it a long way.
He made it in the trash can. He made it in the trash can.
Apparently, it bounced into the trash can down the line in right field. I guess a fan trying to dig it out. Now the 2-1, and a swing and a pop-up foul straight back. That'll find the roof. And speaking of huge offensive games for Rockers this year, Downs had a 3-home run game. It was actually exactly a month ago today. Now the 2-2, and that's down on the carpet. So Russell will have the head start from first. Oh, I'm sorry, that 3 home run game was last year. It was August 3rd, 2021. Last year, Downs had 22 home runs. He's got 21 this year. There's the stretch from Norwood. And Russell will go. Payoff is slammed to deep right toward the video board. JC back, and he makes the grab against the fence in right field. Had just enough room. He tosses it over to a fan then, and with his back to the wall padding, hauls it in to end the inning. A long, loud third out. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 runner left. We'll go to the 4th. Revs leading it 4-1.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Start the 4th inning. Oh, not yet. Time was out. Liam O'Sullivan was about to pitch. Revs lead it 4-1 as JC starts off the frame. And the first offering, he swings and lines a base hit into left. First pitch, swinging and jumps on it. And the Revs have their 7th hit. Well, Encarnacion, a leadoff base runner. He had just made that grab with his back against the right field fence to end the 3rd inning. Now here's Jeffrey Perez, who's in the 2-hole tonight. Elmer a night off. And the first one is high. Not from coaching at first, though. Reyes is still down there. He's got some runs on the board tonight. And Perez has had a great start to his night. Here's the 1-0. That is down and away. Jeffrey singled, stole second, and scored in the first. Then in the 2nd inning, he doubled, and it drove in 2. Not just 1, but 2 thanks to the aggressive running of JC. He swings here, pops it up. And Alfonso from short is out into shallow left. He's called off by Beniklinski, who almost came into the infield to make that play. The left fielder handles it for out number 1. Tomorrow, we'll be on at 3:45. It's a 4:05 Sunday first pitch. Courtney Mack makes the start on short rest. The Rockers have yet to announce tomorrow's starter. Here's Talvin Nash, who's fly to right and walked. And they're going to overshift on him to the pull side in the infield. Long set, first offering. It's across for a strike. They bring the second baseman Martinez over behind the bag and slightly shaded towards short. Here's the 0-1 and a swing and a foul tip to the netting. Rebs 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Rockers 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. 4-1 York as we play here in the 4th. Now the 0-2. And he smacks one off O'Sullivan's foot, recovers to throw to first for the out. Oh man, that thing was smoked. And it hit O'Sullivan a lot harder than Atkins got hit on the side of his knee last night. JC advances to second. O'Sullivan recovered to throw to first. I don't know that that ball could have been hit harder. A visit from Jamie Keefe and their athletic trainer Joe Geck. See if O'Sullivan can continue. He's trying to walk it off, I think left leg, maybe foot. That was just crushed. Off the bat at 105.5. And O'Sullivan's going to leave the game. My goodness. That's a shame. A pitching change here in the 4th due to the injury. The Rebs have JC at second with 1 out. The reliever will get as much time as needed, and they won't lose the DH right away due to the injury exit. That was pretty brutal, and hopefully his foot is still intact. He did walk off, but with a bit of a limp. So a pitching change here due to the injury in the 4th. Runner at second, or with 2 outs, excuse me, not 1 out, 2 outs in the inning. Rebs leading the Rockers 4-1. We'll let you know who's in when we come back.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m. Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in and visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on decidetoride.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if you're based in Stiller and Fool, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU. We're better
of a tropical vacation, a mountainside retreat, or a cross-country road trip? Well, don't just dream about it, do it! Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, VP of Marketing and Business Development for First Capital Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can borrow from $500 to $7,500 at a rate as low as 4.99% for up to 24 months. Let us help you finance your dream vacation. Talk to a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first, federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FCU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day. On your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Well, it is Junior Rincon who's in for the Rockers. Actually, he just made a spot start the other night, won a couple of innings. Might be in for the long haul tonight, as O'Sullivan is banged out of the game with a foot injury on that Nash comebacker. He got the out. JC at second, 2 down. Nelly the hitter, 4-1 York. And Rincon's first pitch, a slider that missed. Nelly 2 for 2. RBI single in the first. Infield hit in the second inning tonight. First pitch slider was inside on Nelly. Pitch to him here. It's outside. Another slider and a close miss. 2-0 the count. Rincon's had a good year. He fires. Fastball, a little low. With the Rockers, 2-1 with a 1.98 ERA. 21 outings, including the start the other night, went a couple of innings in that. 27 and a third innings, just 20 hits, 19 walks, 30 Ks, a one-time Revs closer. 3-0 to Nelly, and it's high. Fastball at 91, missed. He misses with his first 4. And Nelly Rodriguez, walk number 101 here this season. Oh, wow. The throwback got away from Rincon, and JC advances to third base. Now the Revs will have him at the corners, and JC takes advantage. Glad he was watching. I wasn't. Here's Malky with first and third, 2 outs. And the first pitch is very high. Now Rincon is wild here early. Now the 1-0, fastball low. I'd have to, it's an error on Rincon, and I wasn't watching him. I'm not sure if he just didn't catch it or maybe he was frustrated and snapped the glove. And I don't know. But he's charged with the error, allowing JC to move up. 2-0 to Malky. He swings and he kind of scrapes one spinning foul over by the first base dugout. Tonight, his first game played in a week. He's hit it on the ground on the left side twice. Rockers uncharacteristically with their second error tonight. Pitch here is slammed to right field, but back on it a couple of steps is Xander Wheel, and he squeezes the line drive out. Ball was tattooed the other way to right. Malky squared it up, but lines out to the right fielder, and that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, one error, and the Revs leave him at the corners, 105 miles an hour off the bat. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth. It's still 4-1 York.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Four to 1 York. Another long wait, though, in the dugout for Josh Norwood. Had a long wait after the 3-run second, the top half of the fourth inning with the injury exit of Liam O'Sullivan. See if he can pick right back up where he left off. Had 3 flyouts, a couple of them deep last inning. And as a matter of fact, he's had 6 of his 9 outs go in the air tonight. Quincy Lattimore leads off, and the first one is in tight. Cleanup man fly to left his first time. Norwood 42 pitches, 25 strikes beginning the inning. 1-0 and a changeup did not get the call. Nunez wanted it. He held it there. Two balls, no strikes. Now to the plate, and a swing and a foul back to the netting. Big aggressive hack from Lattimore there. It was a changeup. Now to 2-1 pitch, and it misses very high. I'm sure Mace will be watching Norwood closely. Spot start tonight, now 45 pitches. Of course, if he doesn't get through 5, Nash would be lost, the DH. 3-1, and a swing and a miss, a changeup. And it got through Nunez, but Lattimore not interested in trying to make it to first. He'll stand there and hit. He's their all-time home run king, RBI leader. 33-year-old vet has been with the Rockers since day one. Here's the payoff, and it misses down and in, gets away, and he does reach on the walk. So leadoff runner, the Revs have kept Lattimore under wraps this series, but he's on base now for the first time. Norwood's first walk of the night. And that'll bring up Xander Wheel. Wheel homered for the second straight night. Solo shot to left in the second inning. Now has 29. His 28th last night broke the previous club's single season record of 27, which was held by Richie Schaefer from 2019. First pitch here is over for a strike, up and in. Wheel didn't like it. Seems like every year the Rockers have like 3 guys that are around the 20 home run mark. Here's the 0-1, and a changeup misses high. Now Wheel, the new single season record holder. Has 29, Downs 21, Lattimore with 18, Aklinski 17. Those are the leaders this year. Now Norwood with the 1-1. And it's low, another off-speed offering. They appeal, and Wheel held off. Revs leading at 4-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch, and there's a called strike. Locates on the outer half, evens it up, 2-2. Revs tonight a run in the first, 3 in the second. High Point got the Wheel home run in their half of the second, and that's where we stand. Norwood ready. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball away, right on the corner. And Wheel unable to connect. Only 85 from Norwood. He has to locate. And that time he mixed speeds and located the out pitch. Second strikeout of the night. Here is Michael Martinez, who singled his first time. And the first delivery, fastball, it's a called strike, inside corner. Norwood had a better year in the American Association last year, but Mason talking with Brett Jody, he certainly had his moments this year, just struggled at times with command to be consistent. Here's a comebacker to the mound. He turns, throws to second. Jeffrey fires to first. Not in time there. Can't complete the double play, but they do get the lead out, 1-6. Now Martinez, a 2-out base runner. Change up, and he tapped it right off the end of the bat back to the mound. A good job of fielding his position by Norwood. Martinez, a 2-out runner. Jay Gonzalez, the hitter. Norwood, rather, struck him out the first time. Lefty on lefty. Norwood, who works from the third base side of the rubber. And he misses down low on the first one. Right now he's at 55 pitches for the night. 1-0, and that missed down and away. Nunez, a look over toward the Revs dugout, might have been telling Mace that it was off the plate. Here's the 2-0, and there's a fastball strike. By the way, total nightfall now. It's dark by 8 o'clock now, or before 8. There's the 2-1. Martinez runs. It's down and in. Throw to second is strong, but not in time. Martinez steals his 6th. Nunez got off a good one. Perez from short coming over for the tag attempt. But Martinez safely into scoring position. Count now 3-1 on Gonzalez. Revs up 4-1. Norwood delivers. And a swing and a little squibber down to third. Herrera's got it. He'll run at Martinez and tags him out to end the inning. That thing was going all different directions, snaking as it made its way to Herrera. A side spinner off the bat, and he takes care of it, tagging out Martinez, who was right there approaching him. No runs, no hits, and 1 runner left. And we'll go to the 5th. What a job by Norwood through 4. The Revs are in front 4-1.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Come on down to Stewartstown Smokehouse and Beer Barn for the best barbecue around. Order our delicious smokehouse burger, or grab a bite of our tasty smoked beef brisket, or full rack of baby back ribs. You can find us on the corner of Hill Street and Mill Street, just a few minutes from Hopewell area recreation parks and the Mason-Dixon Library. We even have a large assortment of domestic and craft beers and specialty cocktails. Order online today for carryout at StewartstownSmokehouse.com.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the 5th inning tonight. Revs lead it 4-1. Josh Norwood's been excellent through 4. Everything that they could have hoped for. He's at 60 pitches. Liam O'Sullivan had to exit after 3 2/3 due to injuries. So Junior Rincon, who got the final out of the 4th, stays on. He'll face John Nunez, who leads off another inning. And the first one is in at the knees for a strike. Heater at 90. Nunez led off the 3-run second with a single, led off the 3rd with a walk, has scored once. And he swings and ropes this one to center. That's a base hit. He is scorching hot. On base all 3 times tonight, and now 2 for 2. He's already extended his hitting streak to 13. And a leadoff base runner, 99 miles an hour off the bat. Now here is Troy Stokes Jr. Tonight has reached on an error and scored and then struck out. Revs with their 8th hit. I'll give you O'Sullivan's final line in a moment. First pitch to Stokes is high and wide. O'Sullivan went 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 were earned. He walked 2, struck out 3. He's forced to exit after 73 pitches, 48 strikes. Rincon holds, delivers. Fastball taken low, 2-0. Rincon now 30 years old. Split last year between Lancaster and Charleston. Struggled with Lancaster. Had a 2.48 ERA with Charleston as he checks over at first. Back in 2018, had 10 saves for the Revs, a 2.93 ERA. Here's the 2-0, and got the slider over for a strike. Was back in the league for 8 appearances with Somerset in 2019. He's been in the Marlins, Brewers, and Braves systems, reaching Double-A. 2-1. It is a called strike. Slider up at the top of the zone. All but 7 of his career appearances have come in relief. Did have the spot start just the other night against Gastonia. Oh, and he picks off Nunez at first base. We were talking about O'Sullivan's pickoff move, and Rincon, the reliever, picked his spot and nails Nunez at first, erasing the leadoff hit. Now 1 down, base is empty. Revs have had that happen a little too often here the last couple of weeks. 2-2 to Stokes. He foul tips it back to the net. That fastball up there at 95. Another 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked in front by Galino. That allows them to appeal it, and Stokes held off. According to first base, Kevin Morgan. So a full count. No activity in the Revolution bullpen. Josh Norwood still going strong. Revs leading at 4-1 here in the 5th. Now the 3-2, and a swing and a foul tip to the backstop. Came rocketing right back to Galino. We'll do it again. Stokes making them work. Pitch, swing, a little half swing, and he fouled it straight down. And then it bounced up off Stokes' arms, so called foul and dead right away. Another 3-2, and a swing and a miss. Rincon wins the battle. 3-2 slider. And Troy down on strikes. 2 down here in the 5th. Revs this inning got the leadoff man on for the 4th straight inning, but Nunez picked off. Now the base is empty, 2 away. Here's Josue, who takes a strike. That at bat with Stokes was 11 pitches. He had 5 2-strike foul balls before going down. Here's the 0-1 to Herrera. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Now Rincon's got it cooking now. That was a nasty one. Herrera 1 for 2, had an RBI bloop base hit in that 3-run second inning. 0-2, and he fights it off foul. High fastball back to the netting. Another 0-2. Down and in, and Herrera has to dive to protect his feet. He ends up laid out across home plate. Now 1-2. Rincon originally from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, as is Herrera. Both from the capital. 1-2, and a swing and a fly ball, right field, tomahawks it out to Wheel, who's back a couple steps and makes the grab. High fastball, Herrera went up to get it. Actually was up out of the strike zone. No runs, one hit, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the fifth here tonight at High Point. It's still the Revs 4, the Rockers 1.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com. Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs leading at 4-1. We head to the bottom half of the fifth. Josh Norwood rolling along through 4. Mostly balls put in play. Only 2 strikeouts. Crafty lefty. He's at 60 pitches. Giovanni Alfonso to lead off and takes a little low. Alfonso fouled out to right in his first at bat. He needs a moment to tie his shoe. Probably a little bit tougher with batting gloves on and that thumb guard. But a job well done. There's the 1-0, and it's over for a strike. The thumb guard, I'm a big fan of it. But it cuts down on the reverberation, and I guess actually it helps promote the appropriate grip. A lot of guys use it. Here's a swing and a foul tip into the backstop padding. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 8, 9, and 1 due up. Galeno and Russell to follow. Norwood to the plate. And a swing and a soft liner toward the middle. Jeffrey trying to scoop it on a short hop. Knocks it down in front. And Alfonso will be safe at first. Second time tonight the Rockers have gotten the leadoff man on. Sprayed it toward the middle, and Jeffrey trying to charge and make a short hop pick, and came up empty. Infield hit is the Rockers' 5th hit tonight. Here's Mike Galeno, who flied out to deep left center his first time. Alfonso on, he is 4 for 6 in stolen base attempts this year. Norwood to the plate. It's high, changeup missed. Norwood 6'3" lefty, turned 28 back in June. Rolling Hills, California. Now the 1-0. Swing and a foul tip into the mid. Went back to the fastball and it was up to 86, maybe his hardest. The 1-1, and in the dirt, it got through Nunez, who can't find it. It's straight back, and on the wild pitch, Alfonso advances. I think Nunez will be a little upset with himself. It didn't look like he had to go left or right. Just didn't get down low enough. Anticipated it bouncing up a little bit, but off that spongy surface, it stayed low. Takes away the double play possibility. 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter Galeno. He's their frontline catcher now. Pitch from Norwood, it is high, ball 3. And now Sandy De Leon will motion Z. Get Kyle Zurak up in the Revs bullpen. First activity tonight. Norwood checking back, delivers, and got that one over. Called strike, it's 3-2. Revs on top, 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. This feels like a big spot with Norwood getting deeper. Leadoff man already on. And he lifts the leg and stares Alfonso back. Not time called, ball loose from the Revs pen. Jamie Keefe coaching at third will toss it back. On the stretch from Norwood. Payoff pitch. It is pulled and fair down the third base line. Alfonso around third will score. It's down under the Revs bullpen bench. Galeno pulls into second with an RBI double. And it's 4-2. Galeno drives in his 23rd of the year, ripped it right past the bag. Herrera started to lay out, but well out of his reach. Now a 4-2 game. Galeno at second, still no outs. Mace on his way to the mound. This might just be a first visit. I'm not sure that Zurak's ready yet. The entire infield will come in. Norwood's given him a great effort. He probably honestly probably won't be in much longer. They've now got the top of the order coming up to face him a third time. But still in for now. Around the League, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Rocker fans are interested in what the Genomes are doing. High Point is a game and a half in front of the Genomes in the wild card standings, and the Gnomes are tied with Gastonia 3-3 in the 7th down in the Charlotte area. Lancaster trails 2-0 at Southern Maryland in the 7th against Darrell Thompson tonight. He's allowed just 2 hits. Here's Russell. Norwood misses down low. Russell's popped to short and singled. 1 for 2. Rockers making some noise here in the 5th. A run home. On a 1-0 pitch, and a fastball just missed. Down and in. Little pause from Nunez again before throwing it back. That's usually when you know that the catcher thought he might be getting the call. 2-0 the count. Norwood to the plate. Change up, line drive over short, base hit left field. Galeno up to third. He'll be held. It's first and third as Malky fires it into Herrera. Perez leapt as high as he could, just out of his reach. Base hit. And the inning has started with 3 consecutive hits. First and third, still no outs. Here is Ben Aklinski. Aklinski 1 for 2 tonight. He had a blue base hit back in the first. The Rockers now with 7 hits, 3 this inning. Pitch from Norwood. It's a fastball for a strike. Now it's 74 pitches on the night. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a bouncing ball softly to short. Yefri flips to second. Ordonez the turn, not in time. It's an RBI fielder's choice. Galeno scores, and it's 4-3. Aklinski drives in his 69th. Well, the run was going to score anyway with no outs. So they tried to trade the run for 2, but Aklinski runs well and gets himself a run batted in. Here is Jerry Downs, 3-hole hitter. Runner at first, 1 out. First pitch, fastball, that's a called strike. Aklinski with 16 steals for the year. He's at first. Downs tonight's hit into a 3-6-3 double play and lined out to deep right. Here's the 0-1. It is a little bit wide. Rockers have trimmed the lead to 1. 4-3 the score. They're trying to get Norwood through 5 to keep Nash in the game as the DH. This will be his 78th pitch. And it's swung on, hit high in the air, right center field, playable. Stokes over from center, camped under it. Makes the grab. Aklinski tags, trying to go to second. Relay, he's in head first, and he got banged up. Lays down by second base. He went in head first. He hurt his hand. Walking out towards center field. Left hand that he's clutching. And once again, a visit from their athletic trainer, Joe Geck. been busy this weekend. Aklinski, the aggressive play, he went all out and he beat the relay. Normally don't see guys go first to second on that ball. And hopefully for his sake and the Rockers' sake, he didn't pay a dear price for it. Squatting down, chatting with athletic trainer and manager Jamie Keefe, who coaches third for them, and he's out there. And now he's chuckling about it. Looks like he'll stay in. Jeffrey Perez gives him a pat. I wonder if on that head first slide, like he got his hand into Jeffrey's knee or something like that. Perez was getting ready to receive the throw and apply a tag. A runner at second, 2 outs. And we'll have a pinch hitter for the Rockers. They lost the DH, Lattimore. Tyler Ladendorf will grab a bat. They were able to keep Lattimore in for one more inning, the starter leaving with the injury, but now they've got to go elsewhere, and it will be Ladendorf who's summoned. A runner at second, 2 down, 2 runs home. Revs lead is cut to 4-3, and Mace is going to make this move now and not let Norwood face Ladendorf. We'll see if he double switches Talvin into the game, or if that'll be the end of Talvin's night. Might be thinking it's more important to get the fresh arm in here and keep the lead where it is and go bullpen the rest of the night and try to get it done. So Kyle Zurak comes in, pitching change here in the 5th, tying run at second with 2 outs. 4-3, Revs lead it. We'll be back in a moment.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Kyle Zurak takes over, trying to protect the lead through 5. Ladendorf, the pinch hitter. First offering, fastball outside. 4-3 the lead for York. Klinsky, the tying run at second, moved up on that fly ball to get the tying run into scoring position. Got banged up in doing so. Pitch, it is a fastball for a strike, 1-1. But an aggressive play now gives Ladendorf a chance to tie it here with a base hit. He's hitting .232, 16 homers, 46 driven in. Zurak to the play. There goes Klinsky for third. Pitch is a called strike. Nunez holds it. No throw. As Zurak's ahead, the tying run's now 90 feet away. Stolen base number 17 for Klinsky this year. He got the big jump and no throw from Nunez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Zurak gets Ladendorf with a fastball away to end the inning. And the Revs do remain in front through 5. Rockers scored twice. They do it on 3 hits. Tying run left at third. And it's a 4-3 York lead as we head to the 6th.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Out of the 6th inning, Revs lead at 4-3. Kyle Zurak comes in to strike out Ladendorf and preserve the lead. New pitcher for High Point now is right-hander Cam Cotter. Rookie from NC State. Rincon an inning and a third scoreless. Cotter 11 outings. He's done a good job. 1 win, no losses, a .289 ERA, 9 1/3 innings, 3 runs. 9 Ks, 3 walks, a hit per inning. Ordonez to start, and he takes a fastball strike, 91 miles an hour. Top of the order next. Ordonez is struck out and lined to third. Righty from the stretch delivers, and a swing and a looping liner to center, but right at Jay Gonzalez, who's in a step and makes the grab. Now 1 down and back to the top, and JC. JC 1 for 3 tonight, a single and a run scored. And first pitch to him, fastball, that's in for a strike. Cotter, 24 years old, 6'3" righty. The 0-1, And a liner foul off to the right field side. Revs 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Rockers 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Pitch that is up high. Now, Connor's had some injury woes, and in 2020 didn't pitch. Last year didn't pitch. Just one outing the year before as he misses high, 2-2. Back in 2019, he was excellent for NC State. 5-3, an ERA of 3. Now home, and a swing and a pop fly, right field. Wheel is in. Under it, makes the grab. 2 down. Two up and 2 down for Cotter, a Summerfield, North Carolina native. Went to nearby Northern Guilford High School. All-state in North Carolina. Here's Jeffrey Perez. 2 for 3 with a 2-run double and a steal tonight, and he takes a breaking ball strike. He was backing away. As a senior in high school, Cotter had a 0.69 ERA when 13-1. They won the 3A state title. As he blows a 94 past Perez. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, it is fouled off over the third base side roof. I guess he would have been, time doesn't fly that fast. He would have been a teammate of York native Brett Kinnaman at NC State. Pitch, breaking ball, down and in. Perez starts to turn and stops. I think it was that long ago he was still there. I think. Time does fly. Pitch, swinging a chopper, right side, second baseman Martinez coming up to glove it, dumps it off over at first. 1-2-3, 6th inning for Cotter. Well, his rookie season continues in strong fashion. We go to the bottom of the 6th tonight. It's still the Revs 4 and the Rockers 3.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable. Flying Feet. Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Kyle Zurak stays on. Bottom 6. Revs lead at 4-3. First pitch to Xander Wheel is low. Zurak struck out the pinch hitter Ladendorf to end the 5th, leaving the tying run at third base. Wheel tonight is homered and struck out. Here's the 1-0 and a fastball over for a strike. Now Zurak's done a good job since joining the Revs. Overall 0-1, but a 4.22 ERA. Most of that damage in one outing, 10 outings total. Now deals, and a swing and a miss. On the slider. It's Wheel, Martinez, and Gonzalez do this inning. Get you Norwood's line here in a moment. Zurak set, and the 1-2. It's down and away. Mace didn't push it, trying to get one more out from Norwood. If you leave him in and he's at the end of his line, I mean, that base hit could have erased the lead. Revs are still in front. 4 innings to try to hold it. Pitch, swinging a fly ball, left center field. Stokes over from center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Now Norwood went 4 2/3, 7 hits, allowed 3 runs, 2 of those in his final inning. Walked 1, struck out 2. 78 pitches, 44 strikes. That was exactly probably more than they could have asked for tonight. Here's Michael Martinez, who will bat from the left now, switch hitter. Pitch from Zurak, chopped right side. Ordonez ranges out, slides up, fires, throws it away. Nunez backs it up, throws behind Martinez, who dives back in. Nunez over along the first base dugout fence, backing up. Now Maggs had to slide into shallow right to get to it. Tried to pop up and fire it to Nelly at first, but missed his mark in rushing it. And will be an infield hit. Now the tying run is on. Here's Jay Gonzalez, who's struck out and hit into a fielder's choice. Pitch from Zurak, a fastball, missed a hair low, and again Nunez pauses before throwing it back. He's been working on Nick Sempert tonight, trying to get some calls to go his way. Not always successfully. Move to first, back on a dive is Martinez, who's got 5 steals. Actually 6. He stole second base back in the 4th inning tonight. Zurak with the 1-0. Fastball missed outside. That was close. Zurak 6'1", 208. 27-year-old from Buffalo. Got to Double-A with the Yankees and the Tigers both this year. Here's the 2-0. And it's down and in. Moves Gonzalez back. Zurak, a Radford University product. He was really into the college football that Sandy had on the bus today. Pitch, that is over for a strike. We're going from game to game. Couldn't quite pick up on who everybody was rooting for, but Sandy's always the guy with the tablet. Here's the 3-1. Fastball, there's a strike. Right down the middle, he comes all the way back. We'll see if they send Martinez here. Full count, 1 out. Zurak ready. And there he goes. Payoff pitch, hacked out and missed. Throw down to second from Nunez. Right on. It's a strikeout, throw out, double play. And that ends the 6th inning. Nunez comes up gunning and throws a dart. And Ordonez puts the tag on. I thought Martinez had a good jump. And Nunez still got him. And Zurak fooled Gonzalez on that pitch and struck him out. Nunez throws out his 9th base runner. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Now we'll go to the 7th tonight. Revs still in front. It's 4-3.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Brownstone Equipment Bobcat of York has a huge inventory of equipment rentals available now. From skid steers, excavators, lifts, and more, we have it all at affordable prices. Stop in our showroom today, located right off North Sherman Street, for all your rental equipment needs. Buy, rent, and service your equipment at Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York and start crossing those outdoor projects off your list. Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York, rock solid customer service.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Connor Lean pinch hits, and first pitch swinging yanks a line drive foul in left. This was Nash's spot, the DH. Revs lead at 4-3 as we start the 7th inning. Connor stays in after a 1-2-3 6th. Now the 0-1 and a check. It's a called strike. Lean started last night, coming off the bench tonight. Mace gets him in. The Revs have bullpen activity. Pitch is a called third. Lean rung up. He stands there, has a few things to say, as Cotter locks him up for a quick first out. Zurak's done a great job. Looks like the Revs will go deeper into the pen in the bottom half. Well, obviously they will, with Nash out. Lean was pinch hitting in what became the pitcher's spot. Here's Nelly as he takes a slider for a strike. He's been on all 3 times tonight. 2 singles, an RBI, and walk number 101 of his season. Pitch, that's up high. He's now 4 walks away from Talvin's single-season league record. Pitch to Nelly, fastball, a little high. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Revs have not scored since the second inning. They went up 4-0. They now lead 4-3. Here's a fastball, just missed outside. It's 3 balls and a strike. Cotter deals. Check on a ball low. They appeal. No swing. And Nelly is on base for the 4th time tonight. It's walk number 102 this year. He's 3 away from Talvin's league record. Nelly already the 4th in league history to walk 100 times in a season. Talvin did it, James Skelton did it, and in the early days of the league, it was Bobby Hill who did it. Here's Melky Mesa. He rips one, a base hit right center, and it's rolling up the alley all the way back to the track. Nelly at third, Polo will hold him. Melky is into second standing. A double on a bullet past second. Martinez was toward the middle. 106 off the bat, and Jay Gonzalez in center had to slide on the warning track to prevent it from getting all the way to the wall. Now Malky, his 23rd double this year. Frank Viola, the pitching coach, will pay a visit. The 97th double of his Revs career. That thing was a rope. The entire infield in for the visit. It'll be second and third with 1 out. Malky in Revs history, 3rd all-time in doubles. Andres Perez, 131. Isaias Tejeda, 102. And Malky 3 away from becoming the 3rd to 100. His last 2 that he's hit have been slammed. So if there was any concern about losing timing, not playing since Sunday, he's been taking batting practice. Here's John Nunez. Infield creeps in, and he swings and misses. First pitch slider after the visit. On the artificial turf, the infield about halfway in. Nunez on all 3 times tonight. 2 singles, a walk, and a run. Revs up 4-3 in the 7th, trying to add. Cotter the stretch, and the 0-1 pitch. It's down low. Also playing Nunez to pull it a bit. Russell at third, way off the line. Now the 1-1, and that misses high. Revs, who are trying to finish strong, the Rockers need every win they can get. 1.5 game lead on the Genomes in the wild card race. Right now, Genomes and Honey Hunters tied at 3 in the 8th. Here's a slider down and in. It's 3-1 on Nunez. So he can take some liberties here as far as zeroing in on his preferred spot. The Rockers do have a bag open. The pitch to him. He swings and he lines it, but pulls it foul in right. Now full count. Troy Stokes Jr. waits on deck. Elmer tosses him some more spray for the grip on the bat handle. Now Nunez asks for time and backs away. Nelly leading in Foul ground by third. Melky at second had the double that set this up. Rockers infield, again, about halfway in on the turf. 3-2 to Nunez. A slider missed inside. And John Nunez, just like Nelly Rodriguez, on base all 4 times tonight. And that'll load the bags for Troy Stokes Jr. Stokes is 0 for 3 tonight with a run scored. Guy was in the big leagues just last season. Cotter, the rookie, facing him, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. A slider. Huge spot in this game. Again, the Revs have not scored since the second inning. 4-0 lead's been cut to 4-3. Here's the 0-1, and a swing, a ground ball to short, could be 2. Alfonso feeds Martinez, he turns it. 6-4-3 double play as Stokes slams his helmet down, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. 6-4-3 double play will do it for the Revs in the 7th. It's stretch time here at Truist Point. Still a 4-3 York lead.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community. At the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you helped someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change.
Growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Out of the bottom of the 7th inning, Revs lead at 4-3 as Cotter got out of that jam. Still a 1-run game. Brett DeGus is in for York and got some changes. Mace now does a double switch. He'll leave Connor Lean in to play center. Stokes goes from center to left. And Melky comes out of the game. Pitcher's spot goes into his spot. Of course, this was his first game back from that hamstring tightness. So it's really a move about defense with a 1-run lead, and Lean, a prime defensive player in center. First pitch here to Giovanni Alfonso, misses outside. DeGus's first one at 94. 8-9-1 in the order here in the 7th. 4-3 lead for York. There's the 1-0. And there's a fastball for a strike. DeGus is 2-1 with a 5.79 ERA, 27 outings. 1-1. It misses down and away. Saw Seth Frankoff make his debut for the Rockers last night. Just like DeGus, he was in the majors with Arizona last season. They were together at points. Here's a liner foul the other way and right, 2-2. Alfonso 1 for 2. He led off the 2-run fifth with an infield hit off Norwood and scored. Norwood 4 2/3, 3 runs in the spot start. Now DeGus with the 2-2, and that's way high.
No way. You saw my face?
Yep. Now full count. On DeGus, the payoff. Oh, up and in, and it sends Alfonso to the turf. Dives out of the way. It's a leadoff walk. And the tying run is on to begin the 7th. Had gotten ahead and loses him to the walk. And now Mike Galino, the hitter, and he may get asked to bunt. Down by a run. He's got 1 sack bunt this year. The Rockers have 12. Which is not a lot, but situation could call for it. He does square and bunts toward first, past DeGus. Nelly's got it, and Ordonez is over to cover. Sacrifice is good, 3-4. Alfonso goes to second with 1 away. So the tying run at second. Good bunt and well executed defensively from the Revs. Here's Michael Russell, top of the order. 2 for 3. First one is in tight. He jumps back. DeGus has been a little wild inside and also high this inning. And he throws hard. Can't be overly comfortable for the hitters right now. There's another one high and tight as Russell twists away, and it's 2-0. Revs a 1-run lead, 4-3 here in the 7th. 2-0 pitch, swing and a soft line drive at second, caught Ordonez. He slides to the bag for the inning-ending double play. He was toward the middle and Russell hit it right there, and Alfonso could not get back. And Ordonez, I'm not entirely sure why he slid to the bag, but whatever. Inning-ending double play on the line drive. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. And we go to the 8th. It's still 4-3 York.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions, including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 8th, it's 4-3. Revs on top. They have turned their third double play of the night. A ground ball in the first, a strikeout throwout in the 6th, and a line drive in the 7th. Left-hander Bryce Hensley is the new pitcher. Josue Herrera to lead off the 8th. First offering, he swings and bounces one toward first. It stays fair. Downs gloves it, takes it to the bag himself. One pitch, one out for Hensley, who probably comes into his own music. He's a country music artist. I don't know how many guys can say, and I'm assuming, I don't know how many guys can say that they can enter to a walk-up song that they wrote and produced. Here's Ordonez, who takes a strike. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Does have 2 lineouts. That big double play defensively to end the 7th. The 0-1, and that misses low. Hensley 2-2 with a 3.98 ERA, 45 outings in relief this year. 6'4" lefty, 26 years old. Pitch, swinging a ground ball, second base. Martinez to his left, spins, throws to first, and got him. And Ordonez played toward the middle, and Martinez had to scoot toward shallow right. Takes care of his second base counterpart. Now we go to the top of the order, and JC. He is 1 for 4 tonight. A single and a run scored. First offering is on the outside. It's a called strike. Here's the 0-1, and that misses down and away. Don't forget, on WOYK, when we're finished tonight, we'll join Notre Dame and Ohio State in progress on Westwood 1. 1-1, swing and a miss. Fastball only at 88, but Hensley mixes his stuff. Went to UNC Greensboro, former Kansas City farmhand, got to Double-A. The 1-2, and that's way high. Revs still up a run. 4-3 the score, trying to piece it together with a spot start tonight. Pitch, swinging a foul tip into the mitt. He struck him out. 1-2-3, 8th inning for Bryce Hensley. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Here tonight in High Point. Revs 4, Rockers 3.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Revs will call on Roniel Rowdies here in the bottom of the 8th. They lead it 4-3. And Rowdies was last in on Thursday night at home, was going for his first career save, and allowed 2 runs in the 9th. 3 hits. Staten Island tied it. So he is looking to bounce back tonight. And back into his normal role here in the setup. 2, 3, and 4 is who he'll face. Heart of the order, Ben Aklinski up first. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. A cutter at 90. Rowdies, despite the last outing, he has been outstanding overall. Here's the 0-1. And it just missed away. Nunez holding it there. That's closer than a lot of the ones that Nunez wanted tonight. It's right on the edge. Here's the 1-1. And a swing and a foul tip back to the netting. Aklinski 1 for 3 with a blue pit. An RBI fielder's choice. Rowdy's no record in 20 outings, a 2.57 ERA. Opponents hitting 188. Here's the pitch. Curveball chopped left side. Herrera cuts in front of short, pumps, fires, got him. Beautifully done. Josue Herrera going hard to his left. And a ground out to begin the 8th. Rowdy's 27 Ks, just 6 walks. Here's Jerry Downs, who's 0 for 3. Did hammer one to the wall in right that was caught in the 3rd inning. Had a big night last night, including a homer. First pitch, that's way high. Before Thursday, Rowdies had held opponents scoreless in 16 of 18 outings. Pitch, and that's down low. Actually, I should say 17 of 19. And without an earned run in 18 of 19 and 16 straight. And it allowed no hits in his previous 9 outings, spanning 7 innings. That's how lights out he had been. Here's the 2-0. And it's over for a strike. Trying to get a lead to Fuller for the 9th. Rockers have big league veteran Logan Morrison on deck to pinch hit. Now the 2-1. And a swing and a bouncing ball to second. Ordonez comes up. He's got it. Sidearms it over to first. 2 ground ball outs for Rowdies here in the 8th. Now here comes Morrison to pinch hit. Morrison hitting .271, 12 home runs. He's knocked in 44. First appearance in this series. Digs in from the left. First offering, it's a fastball for a strike. 0-1 on Lomo. Now 34 years old. He's played in the majors with the Marlins, Mariners, Rays, Twins, Phillies, and Brewers. 140 big league homers. Here's the 0-1, and a curveball down in the dirt. Last year was with High Point early in the year, hit .370, 3 homers. The Reds bought his contract after 9 games. He tore it up at AAA Louisville, but then got hurt and missed the rest of the year. The 1-1, swings and fouls it back, out of play. First got to the majors in 2010. 2017, he ranked 4th in the AL in homers with 38. That was with Tampa Bay. Used to have an incredible Twitter account. Rowdy's ready, the 1-2, and a curveball missing outside. It's a 4-3 York lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Now Rowdy's set with it. Here's the 2-2, and it's in the dirt. Nunez with the glove, keeps it in front. Count goes full on Morrison. Originally a 22nd round pick of the Marlins back in 2005. Now Rowdy's is set. And the payoff pitch, swing, and he just got a piece. Foul tipped it off Nunez, who will hobble it off. That will do it again. Morrison, a dangerous left-hand hitter, pinch hitting. Xander Wheel, the dangerous right-hand hitter, is on deck. Morrison digs back in. Rowdy stares back in. He's got 2 ground outs so far. He's set. The payoff to Morrison, a swing and a ground ball, skidding foul down the first base side. Count stays full. Gonna get a ton of cutters from Rowdy's. That includes if you're a left-hand hitter, he'll try to run it in on your thumbs. Another payoff. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. High heat, Nunez, a huge fist pump as he marches off to the dugout with the ball. Rowdy is a 1-2-3-8 and a big bounce back effort here tonight. We will head to the 9th. Here in High Point, it's still the Revs 4 and the Rockers 3.
Online school might seem like a thing of the present, but Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School has been perfecting it for 22 years. PA Virtual Charter School is a successful, tuition-free, and flexible cyber school that offers the experience of clubs, outings, and more. All of their teachers are experienced and PA certified. And last year, our graduates earned over $1 million in scholarships for higher ed. Learn more at pavirtual.com. That's pavirtual.com. The education you want with the virtual experts you deserve. PA Virtual Charter School.
Allow the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York to be the host of your next event. We are conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown York and popular area attractions. The 4 Points by Sheraton York offers up to 3,115 square feet of multifunctional space, including a beautiful outdoor patio to suit the needs of your next meeting or event. All of our meeting and event spaces come with fast and free Wi-Fi. State-of-the-art AV services are available upon request. Our chef features an array of food and beverage items for you to choose from. Discounted room blocks are available for your out-of-town guests. Our seasoned event professionals will lead you from start to finish to ensure your guests have an outstanding experience. Please call the 4 Points by Sheraton York at 717-846-4940 for your next business function or personal event.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
New pitcher for the Rockers is right-hander Ryan Dahl. Here as we head to the ninth, Revs lead it 4-3. Jim Fuller getting ready for York. Jeffrey Perez will lead off against the righty. Dahl, who's just 5'9", 175. But he's a talent. He is their closer as well. First pitch to Perez, tries to bunt his way on, chops it. Dahl off the mound toward first, and the underhand flip. Got there just before Jeffrey could. One down. Now a quick first out. A drag bunt and a high bounce. And Dahl got there, ran it down, and then it was a matter of would that long flip get there before Jeffrey could. Perez now 2 for 5 on the night. Here's Connor Lean, who pinch hit in the 7th. Struck out but stayed into play center. Dahl with the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. Dahl is 5-1, a 4.14 ERA. 12 saves and 16 opportunities. Very good control, 8 walks, 63 Ks in 46 innings. Here's a ball in the dirt, gets away as soon as I say that. Lean will stay in the box. Dahl's been to the majors with the A's, Yankees, and Blue Jays, 32 years old. Now he fires, and a swing and a miss. Elevated slider. Signed with High Point originally last August. After spending most of the year at AAA Tacoma. Here's the 1-2, and a check from Lean. Pitch away, they appeal it, he held. 171 big league games. He last appeared in 2018 with Oakland. Best year was 2016, had a 2.42 ERA and 70 outings. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called third strike. Lean is punched out again. He didn't agree with it the first at bat. He's got a couple of words this time. That was off the plate. Looking at StatCast. But a fastball at 93, and Dahl goes 2 up, 2 down. Now here's Nelly Rodriguez. Nelly on base all 4 times tonight. And he swings and misses. First pitch slider. He's 2 for 2. RBI single in the first. 2 walks. Giving him 102. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a towering fly ball. Right field. Wheel comes in. Shallow right. He's under it and makes the grab. 1-2-3, 9th inning for Ryan Dahl. He retires Nelly, who's set down for the first time all night. And Jim Fuller will try to close it for the Revs. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Wheel will lead things off. It's the Revs 4, the Rockers 3.
Locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if your base is still aren't full, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Take it from me, guys. You want to make life happier? Your wife wants a nicer lawn. The kind of lawn you see on Home and Gardens and Martha Stewart. Here's a hint. You're not alone. Call your pals at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. They've got a way with lush lawns that the ladies like. And as you know, happy wifey, happy hubby. Winky face. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. World-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Smokers Outlet. Your hometown smoke shop is your one-stop shop for all your smoking and vaping needs. Now also offering a selection of convenient grocery items. Stop by for a cold drink, to play the Pennsylvania Lottery, or even try your hand at one of our skills machines. Pick up a gift from our selection of accessories and giftware. Smokers Outlet, with 4 locations in York County, is a great choice for whatever you choose.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Now Jim Fuller will try to close it out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Revs leading at 4-3. He's got to get past Xander Wheel up first, and then Michael Martinez, Jay Gonzalez. Wheel 1 for 3 tonight with a homer. Has homered in both games in this series. And Fuller's first pitch, a swing and a foul back to the net. Fuller 17 saves this year. 46 in his Revs career, 71 in his Atlantic League career. The last opportunity on Wednesday night, allowed 3 in the 9th, 2 unearned, but charged a blown save that night. He fires, and a swing and a line drive, right center, base hit. Toward the alley, it's cut off by JC. He'll hold Wheel to a single. Now the tying run is on. And Michael Martinez to the plate. And we'll see how they play it. Tying run at first. Herrera's coming in case of a bunt. First pitch to Martinez is swung on, fouled over the roof. So he swings away. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Also has a steal and has been caught stealing. Perhaps not bunting because Jay Gonzalez on deck would be left on left. Here's the 0-1, and he swings, reached for it, loops it, shallow center, lean was deep, coming in, it plops in for a hit. It's a bloop base hit. Not even a bloop, that was a pop-up that nobody could get to. Hit so shallow. And it's first and second with nobody out. That had a lot of air under it. But Martinez has his third hit. Tying runs at second, winning run is on, and now I'd be shocked if Jay Gonzalez doesn't bunt. Herrera in from third. He does square, pulls back, takes a strike. If he bunts, Giovanni Alfonso would get the next chance, and he's been very good against lefties. Here's the 0-1, and a bunt, left side. Fuller sliding, tries to throw. Oh no, it gets away! Wheels scores, and this game is tied at 4-4. And Martinez goes to third, Gonzalez all the way to second base. And the winning run is 90 feet away. This cannot be happening again. It's just cruel at this point. Wednesday night, Fuller had a play where he tried to slide and throw from the ground and threw it away. And here going over toward third on that bunt, he lost his footing and from the ground tried to just muscle it over toward third, and it was wide of Herrera, who could not dive to save it. Infield in, Giovanni Alfonso the hitter, and he swings and fouls the first one back. This game tied at 4, and the winning run is 90 feet away. That is just cruel. All the infielders up at the edge of the green. The pitch, it is swung on and missed. Fastball. Still no outs, and it's already a blown save. It's a sac bunt and a throwing error on Fuller. Alfonso 1 for 2 tonight and a walk. Here's the 0-2, and he swings and fouls it against the net. Now the Revs' backs are to the wall in this game now. No outs, winning run at third. Alfonso hitting .378 off lefties. .337 with runners in scoring position. Another 0-2. And a fastball misses a little high.
Let's go, G in the back, let's go.
If not Alfonso, Mike Galino is the next hitter. Revs had led since the first inning. Here's the 1-2, and it's a called third strike. Alfonso can't believe it. Fastball up and on the inside corner, and has a few thoughts for Nick Sempert on his way back to the dugout. Jamie Keefe coming down from third has a question or two about it as well. One down here in the bottom of the ninth. And here is Mike Galino now. Revs will stay with the infield in. Fuller, the first pitch, swinging a foul against the screen. Galino 1 for 2, had an RBI double in the 5th. Sac bunt in the 7th. Martinez at third has pretty good speed. Here's the 0-1 from Fuller, and it misses high. That was so quick. A leadoff base hit, then the bloop hit, and then the error on the bunt. And the lead is gone. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses down low. Michael Russell at the top of the order is the next hitter. Fuller ready. And the 2-1. Swinging a foul back up over the roof. Mentioned this the other night, and this is not all Fuller because this includes stats in the 7th inning, 8th inning, whatever, but the Revs have 19 saves this year. They now have 20 blown saves. And Fuller the stretch, 2-2, and it's way outside. Nunez has to extend to save the game for now. Full count. Although you do get some hard bounces back to the plate off this backstop here. Full count, Fuller ready. The payoff, fouled it back against the net. Galino, good rip. Fuller challenged him, fastball right there. Rockers were never even tied tonight. They were down 1-0 before they batted. Until now. Another full count offering, and a swing and a soft bounce to short. Jeffrey gloves, cannot get a throw off, and this game is over. Rockers win it with 2 in the 9th. It's a 5-4 final score. An infield hit provides the game winner. And even with the infield in, it was topped so softly that Perez was not going to have a play at the plate. They chase Galino out past first. It's a 5-4 final as the Rockers win their 4th straight and the Revs lose their 4th straight. Revs had led all night, got a great spot start from Norwood, and the bullpen had held it until the 9th, and then everything went wrong. A leadoff hit, then a bloop, an error. And a couple batters later, a dribbler hit softly enough to end it. And the woes for the Revs this week continue for the Rockers. They win it in walk-off fashion, 5-4. And Perez came up and gloved it, and with Martinez running on contact, I mean, it was not a force at the plate. There was just nothing to do with it. No play to be had. It'll go as an infield single, and that's how this one ends tonight. Final score, High Point 5, York 4. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth.
any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
Located in the market at Shrewsbury and open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That Pig Place is where you'll find the best barbecue in the market, where they specialize in amazing pressure-cooked fried chicken, slow-roasted pulled pork, rotisserie-style wings, and all your favorite sides. That Pig Place also does caterings and has fundraising opportunities for your next event. Visit their website at thatpigplace.com for more information and details. That Pig Place has dinner covered.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
Hit a home run this season with a new White Rose Credit Union membership. Enjoy free checking with no monthly fees or minimum balance. Take advantage of our savings accounts, low-rate credit cards, debit and credit rewards, competitive loans and mortgages, credit building loans, and financial education, along with a full array of online and mobile banking services. It's your life. We care. Become a member today. Visit whiterosecu.com to learn more. White Rose Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Rockers win it tonight in walk-off fashion, 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth inning. Darrell Henry back with you as we welcome you to the postgame show, brought to you by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. Sign the pledge online at decidetoride.com and get home safely every time. For the Revs, an absolute torturous heartbreaker once again, and there have been many of them. And if you're watching on the Rockers YouTube channel, sorry that we weren't more emphatic about it. We're filling in for Kendrick here tonight as he's under the weather, but the Rockers a huge win as they improved to 64-55 overall, and they came in tonight a game-and-a-half lead on the Genomes for the wild card, and the Genomes did lose, so that's a huge win for High Point, now 2.5 up over Wild Health. Recap things tonight. Revs scored the game's first run and never relinquished the lead until the final inning. It was an RBI single to center by Nelly Rodriguez with 2 outs in the first. Then 3 runs in the second. Josue Herrera, a bloop base hit. Jeffrey Perez, a 2-run double. And they led it 4-0 early. And High Point got on the board in the bottom of the second inning. Xander Wheel, a home run to left, made it 4-1, his 29th of the season. But that's all that Josh Norwood allowed until the 5th. And in the 5th inning, they started to get to him. Galino, an RBI double. Klinsky, a run-scoring fielder's choice, made it 4-3. And Norwood lifted after 4 2/3. Kyle Zurak came on, struck out pinch hitter Tyler Ladendorf to end the 5th and keep the lead intact by 1 run. And Zurak would have been the winner tonight. He got a strikeout double play in the 6th inning. And the bullpen was good, getting a double play with DeGus on the mound in the 7th inning. Rowdy is a 1-2-3 8th inning. But the Revs could not score after the 2nd inning tonight as High Point, a combination of Liam O'Sullivan, who went 3 2/3 in the start before leaving due to injury, off a Talbot Nash comebacker that hit him in the foot. Junior Rincon allowed nothing. Cam Cotter, 2 strong innings. Bryce Hensley, the 8th. Ryan Dahl gets the win with a scoreless 9th. And in the 9th, it all started with Xander Wheel, the power-hitting right fielder, just taking one the other way and a single to right center to lead off, and then with the outfield deep, no doubles, Michael Martinez plummets a pop-up base hit into shallow center, and then the disaster on the bunt from Jay Gonzalez where Fuller lost his footing, tried to get the ball to third and threw it away. Shades of just a few nights ago. Just hard to believe that it happened twice in 1 week. That tied the game, put runners at second and third. He struck out Alfonso Looking, but then with one out, Mike Galino, the soft tap to short for the walk-off infield hit as the Rockers win it 5-4. Galino is your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game tonight as he provides the walk-off. Also had an RBI double earlier in the night. Final totals tonight for the Revs: 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 on base. High Point, 5 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 6. Dahl the win. He's 6-1. Fuller the loss, 4-6. Time of the game, 3 hours, 9 minutes. Played in front of 1,827 at Truist Point tonight. Quick look at scores from elsewhere, and then we'll wrap. And we mentioned the Genomes. They lost 5-3 at Gastonia. So High Point now leads the wild card by 2.5. That's assuming that Lancaster won't need a wild card. The Barnstormers, although for what it's worth, they're now half a game behind High Point in a wild card race. They lost tonight 7-0 to Darrell Thompson and the Blue Crabs. So they're now 1-12 against Southern Maryland this season. Blue Crabs back within 4 games of Lancaster for first. Charleston leading 5-4 in Lexington. That's in the 12th. And Long Island wins 7-4 at Staten Island, a final. Well, on WOYK next, we've got Notre Dame and Ohio State in progress. Revs will wrap up. In fact, this is the final hotel night that they've got this season. They'll wrap up the overnight portion of the road schedule tomorrow, and then they've got just the series in Lancaster after that. But tomorrow, 4:05 first pitch. Courtney Mack coming off a gem. High Point hasn't announced their starter yet, but Mack will go tomorrow. 4:05 first pitch. We're on at 3:45, and we hope you can join us then. Until then, Daryl Henry saying so long from High Point. Again, the final tonight. It's the Rockers 5 and the Revs 4. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 3:45 for the pregame show right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager, Mark Mason, every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out 98.9 WOYK.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. York Revolution Baseball all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.